I hope I'm never sitting courtside. Shit happened so quick it felt like there was no time. Body was programmed just to always be on go time. I think the clouds are on free. This ain't shit that all the homies can be. Running from the lies, slip and get up. Thinking about the bullshit, leading right up. Mama told me one day you run out of luck. Now I'm looking up, quick tail catching up. Born into that trench mind, niggas had no straight mind. Only thing we know is break a bitch and push that bread line. Head be filled with crazy shit like shorty had my head tied like bitch. So now you ain't coming to me about no bedtime. And I'll keep it real, I really feel like the pressure is really on me. I know pressure is a bitch, but I don't let feelings control me. I know I've been getting cold and my niggas was flaking on me. So I had to bet some bitches at some parties. But don't blame me for it, don't blame me for it. I'm too cheap for it. Just watch me going, no brakes, just keep top speed flowing. Bless me, test me, line me up, I know that I'm the next thing. Praying till don't catch me and arrest me. Hope that every night I make it in my best sleep. I hope I'm never sitting courtside. Shit happened so quick it felt like there was no time. Body was programmed just to always be on go time. I think the clouds are on free. This ain't shit that all the homies can be. I hope I'm never sitting courtside. Shit happened so quick it felt like there was no time. Body was programmed just to always be on go time. I think the clouds are on free. This ain't shit that all the homies can be. Running from the lies, slip and get up. Even about the bullshit, leading right up. Mama told me one day you run out of luck. Now I'm looking up, control catching up. Alright, I ain't resist, but don't take my chain. No, you can't search my shit. Know how it goes. These just praying that shit. Give me my chance before my grave is dig. Bless me, test me, line me up, I know that I'm the next thing. Praying till don't catch me and arrest me. Hope that every night I make it in my best sleep. I hope I'm never sitting courtside. Shit happened so quick it felt like there was no time. Body was programmed just to always be on go time. I think the clouds are on free. This ain't shit that all the homies can be. Running from the lies, slip and get up. Thinking about the bullshit, leading right up. Mama told me one day you run out of luck. Now I'm looking up, quick tail catching up. Hey, catching up.
good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Hey, y'all. So, how's everybody doing? And Happy New Year again, okay? Yeah, I was supposed to go live yesterday. Oh my God, I was so burnt out. I was tired, really tired from working. I was overly exhausted, and I had to get some sleep. I fell asleep, and then later I woke up to Smoke's channel, and oh God, it was hilarious, hilarious. Um, I watched it last night, and it really goes into what I want to get into today. Hey, observing the facts, my Lisa. Who else we got out there? Hey, EJ, pretty lady. Godspeed. Live and learn. Benny Wiggins. Hey now. Most hated Bronx Fat Power, observing the facts. Hey, Copper. Hey, y'all. Hey, Original Intellect, Othello and Willis, sexy grandbaby. I got to get in touch with some folks. Hey, David. Hey. I got to get in touch with some folks in YouTube because I have reason to believe that they're on my tree. And, you know, I've been relaxing. I started back making the genealogy appointments. I have a few more that I have to add in February, those folks that were on the waiting list. So I'll be contacting them tomorrow to set up appointments. I checked the mail for and I got a lot of mail in my P.O. box. Okay. It's for the creation of the 51st state. I'll get into that tomorrow because that's a whole nother talk. There are a lot of people interested in creating a 51st state. Unbelievable. I cannot believe the people that went on our website and filled out the form. Hey, Bridget, to create a 51st state. These are people from all across the states that want a fresh start with a new state. And with a new state comes new representatives at all levels. So that would be great because you find out the people a little bit about the people that are interested, and they have like really great skills. Some are lawyers, some are doctors, and they're very intelligent. And these are the people that you want on that first board to get the state created from the real estate space and everything. So this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. And it's very exciting. Very exciting. So I can't wait because I know I want to be a strong person to advocate for it. I know I won't be the one ruling overruling the creation of the 51st state, but I'll damn sure am going to have a lot of impact and a lot of, you know, planning and working together until, you know, we can get it popping. So I'm really excited about that. I'm very proud of the response turnouts. Excuse me. Also, I'm going to, when I do my segment tomorrow on the creation of the 51st state, I am going to, hey, Lady Moon, hey, Golden Jagger, my Lisa, hi, baby. I'm going to also give them the public an email that they could scan it in if they don't want to mail it out. But I know my mail is going to get clogged down. So I have to call on a lot of my chiefs to check those emails so we can get those their contact information in the database. So I'm going to be reaching out to my chiefs to get the database going for all the mail that we receive and we keep receiving. So the VP, you better be on standby, lady, because I'm coming. I'm dropping it right at your door. So this is going to be great. It's exciting. But what I want to talk about today is within our community, I feel the strong need and I'm speaking across our 50 states as because we are, yes, brown people. Okay, cool. But all of us are not the same. And we are not. That's unlike all races, though. All Caucasians are not the same. And we really need to, it's to the point where we really need to divide the sheep from the goat. And that means we have to really understand the people that look like us that we're working with that are not us, that fake to be us and are not. We have to fix it in order to be able to have better communications on YouTube and in the private, because these people are not culturally like us. And we have to work with the right people when it comes to building in our communities and planning. And it's a fact. It's real sad. And I think that's the biggest reason why there's such anger and outrage when people give YouTube segments, because everybody's not the same. And we need to fix that. However, I'm multicultural as far as dealing with communities, but as far as fixing real hardcore issues in our community that only we can fix, because it's our people. A lot of our people are committing these crimes, and a lot of our people are not committing them. And that what happens is someone like me or someone like my son or my cousin gets put in this one big pot of the culprits of the bad behaviors in our communities. So in order to fix that, that's why I'm saying we need to deal with divide the sheep from the goat, because the goat is the person that portrays to be us, that are not for us, and they just come to get feedback to go and impress a more person with more prestige and power to get their little credits, their little brown nosing credits up. But that's a whole nother segment. I don't want to go there today. At the end of the segment, I'm going to announce my 2027 picks for president and vice president of the United States. I already have my picks, and I'm going to reach out to them and I'm going to harass them at all levels. These two individuals that I feel will be the best president after Trump's term, because I know he's not going to serve another term, and I'm so happy he's in. And I'm going to go in to the inauguration. I will not be going to work on the 20th. I'm going to President Trump's inauguration, because if that man does not get inaugurated in, I'm going to sing that song by Mahalia Jackson. Trouble waters, trouble. No, but I want to go to the inauguration, and I'm going to stand there and sing trouble. I'm going to hold my hands like Mahalia Jackson and sing troubles in the water. So anyway, I want to talk a bit about dividing the sheep from the goat. Then we're going to get into, first we'll get into vexatious litigants. What are vexatious litigants? That's a very important topic for our people, because we are being, in our communities across the 50 states, there are these people that are not us or act like they're us, and teaching young men and women in our community that they don't have to pay their light bills, any bills, that, this whole sovereign paper type, I call it Moorish type movement stuff. And it's getting them in a lot of trouble. Asking our people to remove themselves from citizenship and put themselves in a predicament where like they're an immigrant, actually, which is a terrible thing. The North American mainland Indians, such as myself, are being persuaded by these foreigners and people with accents, may I say, telling them to remove themselves from United States citizenship so they can be Indian, not taxed, and all this other stuff. And they don't have to pay their bills. It's already paid. You mail it back. People are getting put out. People are getting their lights shut off. This is all stuff that the FBI has on their records. And we already did the PPP loan thing. People crying now about them damn PPP loans. Terrible thing. I just don't understand when they know the capabilities of the IRS. That's one of the most dangerous federal agencies to mess with. You do not mess with the IRS. They will come for you very hard. I'm telling you, you got to keep it real with the IRS because they will come for you. Seriously, and they are now. So, I watched Smoke's channel yesterday, but I'll get into the dividing the sheep from the goat after I teach you what a vexatious litigant is, because a lot of these sovereign movement people, they're vexatious litigants. They're horrible. You've seen them in the courts. You see them when they get pulled over by the police and they start reciting, these crazy legal jargons that are taught by what I describe as former felon jailhouse lawyers. And they got the queens running around doing it too. And it's just horrible. I'm so against that, and it just drives me insane when our young, vulnerable men and women really believe in them, believing the things that they do. And it's just terrible. So let's get into it now. Again, we're going to talk about vexatious litigants. We'll talk a little bit about the pretendians. Who are those? Who are the pretendians? We'll touch on the mass deportations and 2028, 2027 president and vice president, my pick. And those two picks, I'm going to write them letters and have you write them letters and bombard them with letters to run for president and vice president. I'll show that at the end. I always say the best for last because it's funny. And it's very real, and I'm very serious too. So let's keep it moving. So, I got to take this down. Fair use. I got to take it down for a minute so we can read. All right. So a vexatious litigant is someone who files a lawsuit or other legal action with the sole intent of harassing or causing unnecessary delay to the other party. This type of legal action is also known as litigation abuse. Vexatious litigation is legal action which is brought solely to harass or subdue an adversary. It may take the form of a primary frivolous lawsuit or may be the repetitive, burdensome, and unwarranted filing of meritless motions in a matter which is otherwise a meritorious cause of action. Filing vexatious litigation is considered an abuse of the judicial process and may result in sanctions against the offender. Okay, so these or people who say they're not Moors, but they still follow their court practices in district and state courts, they continue to follow this repeatedly. Seriously. Now the characteristics of vexatious litigants. They file numerous lawsuits, making claims that are without merit, causing a significant burden on the court system, targeting judges, clerks, and opposing counsel when their cases are not resolved in their favor, avoiding the effects of an injunction by filing suit. I got the rest. But anyway, you know the characteristics. One of the major things that vexatious litigants do, they target judges. They file lawsuits against judges. And because the judge didn't rule in their favor. Then they attack the clerks in the office All right. They do this by putting liens on them, or call themselves putting liens on their homes and their property because they feel that they're sovereign and they have these rights and they could do this and harass judges. Seriously. And it's terrible. Terrible. And just because you do it in one court, when you're messing with the district courts and you're doing this, but you're exercising this behavior in one state district court, which are the federal courts, and then you come in another state and do it, you're vexatious. Seriously. Terrible. It's just funny. Now, someone who has been harmed by vexatious litigants and harassed, they can obtain remedy for vexatious litigation. The injured party can file a claim for malicious prosecution. You can. If you're affected, you can file a claim for malicious prosecution. A person is placed on the vexatious litigant list, loses the First Amendment protection. Facts. A person, as of 2019, you can be placed on a vexatious litigation list. And you, at that point, because you're just a vexatious litigant, you lose the protection of the First Amendment right. The judicial councils, the worst thing a vexation litigant can do when you're trying to get them on a vexatious list is withdraw their lawsuit. They withdraw it. It F's things up because then you can't get them put on the vexatious list. It really screws up the case. So what you do is just ride with them until they do, in hopes that they don't, but you come for them. Seriously. The goal is to get them on a malicious, a vexatious litigant list because of their practices. It's a whole community running around really literally thinking that they're sovereign individuals. Only states are sovereign. States are sovereign, not individuals. Citizens are not sovereign. Their state is. They are citizens of a state that's sovereign. Remember that. And if anybody walks up to you telling you that you're sovereign, haul ass. The judicial council's duty under Code of Civil Procedure, Section 391.7, is to maintain the vexatious litigant list, and it's updated monthly because they're really gonna fix a lot of these. I'm not even gonna sovereign, Maury like people. I call them people with the freedom paperwork. The council has delegated the responsibility of maintaining the list to its staff. Judicial council staff compiles and disseminates a list of persons against whom pre-filing orders have been entered. Publication of this list began in 1991. Only orders filed from 1991 to present are included on the list. So there is a list of vexatious litigants, and attorneys have copies to that because a lot of these vexatious litigants run to them. So now, as far as the pretending, it looks like we're moving a little fast. High milestones, Rodney. Disguise of Sons of Liberty. Okay. I They have these pan boo-boos that run around calling people pretendians, but that's not the case. Now, we read this on what the Sons of Liberty did, in order to let the Brits know that they're no longer down with them. They're officially Americans, blah, blah, blah. We read that. But I just want you to continuously read this so you can understand what a lot of them did. Because why would you have to do what you do in order to disguise yourself as an Indian? There's things you had to do. You had to change your whole countenance. But an observer of the Boston Tea Party, John Andrews, he wrote this down in 1773 because he observed it. They say the actors were Indians. Hey, TD, whether they were or not, to a transient observer, they appeared as such, being clothed in blankets with their heads muffled and copper-colored countenance. My skin color is copper color. I'm copper colored. Each being armed with a hatchet or an axe and a pair of pistols. Nor was their dialect different from what I conceived these geniuses to speak, as their jargon was unintelligible to all but themselves. Boston Tea Party participant George Hughes recorded the following. He's telling you what he did now. It was now evening, and I immediately dressed myself in the costume of an Indian. So he had to dress in the costume of an Indian. Equipped himself with a small hatchet, which I and my associates denominated the tomahawk. So they did, quite a few of them did this. With which, and a club, after having painted my face and hands. So he had to really change the color of his skin, change his appearance. They could not let him know that they were white men, but they had to disguise. They painted their face and their hands with coal dust. In the shop of a blacksmith, I repaired to Griffin's Wharf and where the ships lay that contained the tea. When I first appeared in the street, right, after being disguised, right, he disguised himself, then he went on out in the street, and then he fell in with many of them who were dressed, equipped, and painted as I was. So he's like, it was a whole bunch of us painted, like we painted ourselves. And who fell in with me, they all painted themselves, a lot of them, and marched in order to the place of our destination. So that's very interesting. They had to change their appearance. And it was also their symbolization of letting the British know that they were no longer going to be their subjects. They're going on to be Americans from now on. They're Americans. That's what they... So if you did this and marched in like an Indian, right? Because seriously, let me just take this down for a minute. And let's just talk about this for a minute. If you're going in disguise yourself as though you're an Indian, and you're telling the Brits, okay, you painted your hands and face, and you're telling you could have just sent the message back saying, look, we're not being your subjects anymore. We're not working under you no more, you Brits. We are now officially here and doing things different. We're getting down with the Indians. We're letting you know we're on the side with the Indians, and we're going to work with the Indians. That's basically what they did. They covered their face and let it be known they dressed like them. They put on clothes like the Indians and changed their skin colors. And now they're up here in Boston, which is right near the Pequots and Narragansett. All of them look like, you know what the Pequots look like. There are a lot of Pequots that are mulatto. A lot of Pequots have more of the European features. And then you got them that look exactly like me. Okay? So they put on clothes to be like Indians to send a message saying we're on this side. This is who we're going to get down with. I'm just using modern day Ebonics. This is who we're going to get down with. We getting down with the Indians. We going to rock with the Indians. We ain't dealing with y'all no more. We're not on your side. That's basically what they're telling the Brits. We down with the Indians. So there was a system here already in place and in operation by my ancestors, by our ancestors, both in the north and in the south, straight up. And they said, well, let's dress like them and send a message. So in this way, you're dividing the sheep from the goat. That's another way of dividing the sheep from the goat. They dress like Indians to separate themselves from being part of Brits. So they dress like Indians when they went on that ship to overturn the tea. So dividing the sheep from the goats. If I dress like you, you're going to think I'm still part of your system as being a British subject. So why don't I change and get down with the homeboys? I'm going to dress like them. So I separate myself from you. So we need to do that same thing in YouTube. We need to separate people from ourselves who we're just not going to deal with. They're not professional. They're in here and paid to get you aroused and keep you from thinking and focusing in a positive manner to push out positive ideas and reach goals. So you got to separate yourself from that group, especially because they're not you. They're coming in there trying to get you to come together with them. Listen, we are Americans, okay? And me, myself, and for the health of my tribe, we don't want to come together with foreigners, African foreigners, nothing against them, but we're Americans. And we're Americans, and we want to do business the right way. I don't want to just have a group where I'm just dealing with people that look like me. I'm the way our country is, it's multicultural. We have to deal with everybody. That's the way I am. You have to deal with everybody. You know, a bunch of people that look alike ain't gonna last but an hour. They don't even last 30 minutes, 20 minutes on a panel before a fight breaks out. So why would I want to be a part of an organization of just a group of people that are my people and only my business? No. If I'm dealing with my tribe, that's different. But in society as a whole, no. That is not what our country consists of. Our country consists of multiple races here. This is the result of it. Seriously. Some people have a problem with the United States system. Okay, fine, I understand. But I don't have a problem with it. Now, do I have a problem with representation? Yes. Do I have a problem? I have a problem of how certain aspects of the systems are being managed. And the only way you're going to get out of the grief that you suffer in, it could be your own personal state, is to start a fresh state where you can at least gain trust, because we can't trust anyone in our current states. A lot of us can't. And a better feeling is to start a 51st state and start all over, where discrimination and lying and deceiving, we can better maintain and control. That's the whole purpose of having a 50 state. All people from all shades. And they all must be legal citizens. And I don't want our state, 51st state, to be a sanctuary state. And I don't even want, no, in the 51st state, I don't want I don't want to be a sanctuary state, and I don't want sanctuary municipalities. I don't. I only want to deal with legal immigrants. Serious, legal. If you're legal, fine. And I only want to deal with United States citizens. I want our state to put United States citizens first. The 51st state. Because we're not being put first. We got 50 states right now. And it seems to me, and it's very clear, that American citizens are not being put first. Now, in the 51st state, we have an opportunity to put our American legal citizens first. Seriously. When you start a 51st state, now you can let your citizens in your 51st state get that feeling of, wow, I finally feel like I'm first. And I finally feel like a foreigner doesn't come before me or illegal. These are the things that we need to feel as American citizens. Our tax dollars, our monies are being sent to foreign countries, and they're taken care of despite the atrocities that we're going through in our own country as tax-paying citizens. My whole thing is tax-paying citizens should not be in a struggling position. And if they are, then something's wrong. You cannot send money. You're sending their tax dollars over to other foreign countries. That sounds like second class, third class citizens are being overlooked. If you're going to send money over to foreign countries that are not paying tax dollars in this system, then you are not looking out for the best interest of the people you're getting the tax dollars from. There should be all kinds of programs for tax-paying citizens. The way the system is set up, you only have programs for the very poor and the very rich. And that's wrong. We're the biggest taxpayers. The middle class, semi-middle class, and working class. And we're overlooked. If your taxpayers should be in a comfortable position in order before you start sending their money over to other countries. You're not evaluating them right. And the current people you got in, we don't want to deal with. We don't want to deal with them for fixing us. There should be programs set up to get tax-paying citizens over the hump. All the programs you got now, the debt relief and all this other stuff, I'm telling you to your face, they're bullshit. Bullshit. Because there are other things that can be done. So this is why I had such a huge call for a 51st state. So we can get under a government that understands those concepts and those needs. We can now send, with the new 51st state comes a new senator and representatives assigned to represent your state. So we don't want to send somebody who doesn't have a damn tongue to Congress that's not afraid to stand up and will go over backwards if they try to filibuster any laws that we try to pass to get to help us. Because the laws they have, they don't have great programs for the middle class and the working class. They don't. It's either for the rich who has all the chain businesses and the poor. Off the rip, Section 8 programs are for the poor. They get help. But that middle class person don't qualify for any help. None. And then when they set programs up, they put people in there that you literally want to punch in the face, but you can't because they're not making the policy. So we need better people with better conscientious policies and empathy for tax-paying citizens with the mindset, okay, this program, finally we have something that's really going to help these tax-paying citizens, because we're screwing over their money and sending them everywhere looking out for other countries, and that's wrong. So why not want a 51st state? But we'll get more into that tomorrow. So now I think what I want to do is jump this around a little bit. Maybe I will. Yeah, because we could save the funny stuff for last. But you got vexatious litigants in your heads. And I want you to keep it there because the last video I show is going to be for the rest of the remainder. So yeah, I'll move around a little bit. But my picks, and I don't care if y'all don't like it, because I'm going to start harassing them now. Because once the first president is sworn in, they're already going for the next pick. I got my picks, and I'm about to harass them to run. Because as far as I'm concerned, they're young, and they're still going to be young when Trump retires, serves his last term. So, that being said, I'm going to cut my camera off for a minute. And I don't care if y'all hate on my picks for president and vice president. I don't care. Hey, Conwood. Hey, Enots. Hey, Warris. Hello, brother. 832. So here's my picks. Okay. And I hope y'all don't be hating on my picks. Here's my picks for 2027, and I'm going to start writing them, harassing them now. And they're probably going to fall out their chairs if they're watching. Because I know, a lot of congressmen watch my channel. But here's my 2 picks for 2027. And you 2 guys better get your buns ready because I'm contacting your wives. Boom. Here are my 2 picks for president 2027 after Trump's term. Mike Pence and Josh Hawley. Mike Pence for president and Josh Hawley for vice president. Those are my picks. Thumbs up fire if you know these 2 men. Because we're going to look at them. And with this, they can hash it out with each other. Mike Pence is a young boomer because he was born in 59. And Josh Hawley is Gen X. I think there would be a great president and vice president for 2027. And you can even flip it around with these 2 because either one of them could be president and either one of them can be vice president because Mike was already vice president for Trump. And these are my picks. And now all them Democrat haters out there, you can hate all you want because I'm going to get it popping right now for 2027. This is when you do it. These 2 are the greatest ever. And we're going to watch videos from both of them. Either one of them can be president. Mike Pence, I say president because he was vice president and I'll never forget Trump when he pulled out the biggest military operation in United States history. That makes this man the president. Facts. I'm sorry. And I got Josh Hawley for vice president. And I know you probably watching, Josh. But let me tell you something. I'm going to harass you and send you letters every day. I'm going to put a little feather in it that represents my Indian status. And so you can run for president. So these are my picks for president. And you will be getting a massive amount of mail sent to Congress from people all over the world because I'm about to get it popping. So that being said, let's watch Josh first, and then we'll watch Mike Pence. Josh is going to talk about the mass deportations. Let's get it. Let's see. Share. I was told to do it this way. Share and then pick. We'll do Josh first. All right, you guys, here we go. Oh man, y'all can't hear it? All right, wait a minute. Let's see what's going on. My audio's on. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Because I can hear it back here. All right, you can hear me. Let's see if you can hear there. Hear me. Let's try it again because the audio's on. Let's try it again. And I know my volume is turned all the way up. Yep. All right.
I'm
Can
kind
you
of
hear it
amazed that
now?
we're holding this hearing. To me, it's remarkable that the idea of actually, as you were just saying, Ms. Morin, the idea of enforcing our laws.
Can you hear it now? Give me a 1. Okay, good. All right, here we go.
I'm kind of amazed that we're holding this hearing. To me, it's remarkable that the idea of actually, as you were just saying, Ms. Morin, the idea of enforcing our laws, protecting our border, securing our streets from criminals, it's amazing that that's controversial at all. And it says something a lot about the other side of the dais that we're having this hearing today. Let me just ask you, Mr. Reifland-Melnick, I mean, is it really such a bad idea to deport people like the criminal who killed this young man? This is Travis Wolf. He was 12 years old when he was killed. He was mowed down, and I do mean mowed down, in a car by an illegal immigrant, 12 years of age, walking along a sidewalk in my state of Missouri, mowed down by an illegal immigrant who I think also had a prior criminal record. Is it such a bad idea to deport the person who killed him?
Any person who commits a heinous crime should suffer the consequences under the law.
Good. What about Officer David Lee? Officer David Lee was killed in Missouri just a few months ago by another illegal immigrant, once again in a car, who used it as a lethal weapon to ram him and kill him. Is it so wrong, such a bad idea to deport the illegal immigrant who killed this good man?
Again, any person who commits an awful act should face the full force of the law.
We've had multiple stabbings in the state of Missouri at laundromats in O'Fallon, Missouri, where innocent civilians were going to do their laundry of an evening and were attacked with knives, slashed, bled, stomped upon. Should the illegals who did that, should they not be deported?
No, as I said, if you commit an offense, you should face consequences. But the overwhelming majority of the 13
We've
million
had officers assaulted in Kansas City on the other side of the state who have been assaulted by illegal immigrants. One officer required over 100 stitches to the head, a police officer, earlier this year. Should the illegal immigrant who did that not be deported?
Again, they should face the consequences of the law, but they are a very small minority of the population that President Trump is promising to deport.
Well, let's talk
13
about the
million
rest
people.
of the people who you don't want to be deported. You said in an article that you wrote recently, new report shows devastating costs of mass deportation. You wrote this in October. Do you remember this piece?
Yes, that is a summary of our report.
Yeah. So in this piece, and it's also in your written testimony, you talk about how much the economy will lose if the United States actually enforces our immigration laws and deports folks who are here illegally. And I want to quote you now. You say some industries would be particularly hard hit, including construction, agriculture, and hospitality, which combined would lose more than 2.5 million workers. What's the argument here? That there aren't American workers who are available to do those jobs?
No, and as I said previously, there likely are, but the issue is that—
And you don't want their wages to rise?
I think that we want to pass a path to citizenship so we can have a level and fair playing field for every American.
Why would you want American citizens and those who are here lawfully to have to compete against illegal immigrants who, by the way, are often paid not minimum wage, who are not given the federally mandated benefits precisely because they're here illegally? Why would you want to drive down the wages of millions of working Americans who can't get those jobs in construction, agriculture, and hospitality because illegal immigrants are getting them, and suppressing wages in the meantime? Why would you want to do that?
Well, if you didn't hear from my initial testimony, you know I don't want that.
Listen, I read your testimony word for word, and I've been watching it, and I know what the answer is. You don't actually care about working people because you're absolutely hell-bent on this ideological agenda of opening our border. You want to give everybody who's here a path to citizenship. You want blanket amnesty. You talk about mass deportations. That's your word, not Trump's. You want mass amnesty, right? It's right here in your testimony.
We want a path to citizenship for people who pass a background check, who pay a fine.
That's amnesty, who you just said there's millions of people, 13 million people. Right, 13 million people you want to dump into the labor force.
They are already
who will drive
in the labor force,
illegally. Senator. They're here, taking jobs from American citizens and selling. Oh, perfect. So here's your plan. So just if you're wondering, America, here's the Democrats' plan. Take the 13 million plus illegals who are here, taking jobs from Americans, taking wages down, taking health care benefits, and bring them here legally so that they can continue to drive down wages, flood the labor force, and suppress
Senator Hawley, they can't flood the labor force if they're already part of the labor force, which is
they are flooding the labor force now. That's what's happening now. Why do you think
majority have been here for over 15 years? Many millions have been here since the Reagan
And what has happened to working class wages in that time, Mr. Reifman-Melnick?
Working class wages are currently going up. Yes.
Oh, really? They've gone up over the last 15 years?
Over the last 15 years, I will have to consult the economists on that matter.
Yeah, they're down, way down. What world do you live in? Listen, here's the deal. The American people just voted. The American people just voted. You know what? It's my time, not yours. So you're here to answer my questions, not to offer a soliloquy. And let me just end with this. The American people just got a good look at your economic program, and they voted against it. We've had an open border for the last 4 years. We have had de facto amnesty, as you yourself just said, for the last 15 plus years. It has been a disaster. People have died because of it. Wages are lower because of it. Our streets are in chaos because of it. And now you and the Democrat Party just say more of the same, more of the same. Let's double down. I would just say to you, I think that's insanity. I think it's total insanity, and the American people do too.
Senator Hawley, we have a choice. We can either hurt the economy or help the economy. And if we want to deport 13 million
It hurts the economy to give American workers jobs?
Senator from Texas.
Elections have consequences. For the last 4 years, we have seen the most radical experiment in open borders this nation has ever seen. There are many reasons the American people showed up in overwhelming numbers to vote to re-elect Donald Trump, to elect a Republican majority in the Senate, to re-elect a Republican majority in the House, but there was no reason more front and center than the open borders of the last 4 years. And I have to say, I think there were a number of us wondering, did any of the Democrats in Congress learn anything from the election? And the existence of this hearing makes very clear the answer is no. We've seen 12 million people come into this country illegally under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. My home state of Texas has seen more than any state in the country. There is a reason that the Rio Grande Valley, which has been Democrat for over 100 years, flipped red this election. Because when your home is invaded by more than 12 million people, it changes your voting patterns. Every single day, we have seen Americans murdered. We have seen women raped. We have seen children brutalized by criminal illegal aliens released deliberately by Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. The numbers are staggering. According to ICE, as of July 21st, 2024, nearly 650,000 criminal illegal aliens were currently on ICE's non-detained docket, which means they've been released. They're wandering around, they're free. And of those 650,000, 14,944 have been convicted of homicide. You want to know what mass deportation is? Those 14,944 better pack their bags right now.
Oh.
Because with a new administration, we're going to show up, we're going to arrest you, and we are going to deport you. 20,061 have been convicted of sexual assault. Now, I want you to ask of my Democrat colleagues, and it is striking that virtually none of them are here. That is reflected in their conduct because they are silent and putting their head in the sand as to the human tragedies. But what resident of what blue state says, you know what, America's better off with 20,000 rapists being released into this country? 105,146 have been convicted of assault. I would ask my Democrat colleagues if they were here, why the hell today does the Biden administration not go and arrest every one of these criminals and deport them? What rational world says America's better off with more criminals? And these are not just statistics. Ms. Moran, thank you for being here. The country grieves the loss of your daughter. Your daughter was beautiful. She was a mom who I know loved her kids. And she's not with us today. She was raped and murdered because this administration chose to release a violent criminal into America. Your daughter should still be alive. And every one of these victims should still be alive. Laken Riley, a name that the Democrats on this committee can't bring themselves to utter, should still be alive. And in my hometown of Houston, Jocelyn Nungry, I've gotten to know Jocelyn's mother, Alexis, very well. Ms. Moran, like you, Alexis is incredibly brave. I cannot imagine the pain. I'm a father. To lose your child, no parent should have to bury their child. Children should bury their parents, not the other way.
So I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to stop it right there because that part is like real hard for me. It's too much. That's too much for me to take right now. But so we've seen Josh, who was the first senator, Josh Hawley of Missouri, and it could go either way for these two. Josh is the one on the right, Josh Hawley, for vice president. I only say that vice president is because Pence already served in the manner of vice president and has the experience, and that would set Josh up to be president after Mike Pence. Because by then, he would be 65, 66, 67, 68, like 68 running for president. And then he'll be about Trump's age, what Trump's age is now when he finishes that term. And then if Josh comes in after him, Josh is only going to be 50 years old. So he would have the great experience, and plus being in that position because he is a businessman, and he would be really great with communicating with our international law and foreign exchange law and those things of that manner. And then he moves on to be president after Pence. I have it all planned out. But anyway, so let's bring Pence back to your mind, because Pence is a bad dude. He is. I mean, I thought he was. I thought he was a kick-ass vice president for Trump. Really, really, and I really like him. And I don't let people pick who I should like. Even when it comes to friends and associates, I like Mike Pence. I don't give a damn about the January 11th issue with him and Trump, because I like both of them. I like Trump and I like Pence. So all that other shit, I don't care to hear about. Can the man do the job is what it's about with me. And Pence would be a kick-ass president, and Holly would be a kick-ass vice president. So let's bring back memories of Pence. Let's get it, y'all. Here we go.
Vice President Mike Pence.
There you.
Please welcome the Vice President of the United States, Mike Pence, accompanied by the Second Lady, Mrs. Karen Pence.
Good evening, America. It's an honor to speak to you tonight from the hallowed grounds of Fort McHenry, the site of the very battle that inspired the words of our national anthem. Those words have inspired this land of heroes in every generation since. It was on this site 206 years ago when our young republic heroically withstood a ferocious naval bombardment from the most powerful empire on earth. They came to crush our revolution, to divide our nation, and to end the American experiment. The heroes who held this fort took their stand for life, liberty, freedom, and the American flag. And those ideals have defined our nation. But they were hardly ever mentioned at last week's Democratic National Convention. Instead, Democrats spent 4 days attacking America. Joe Biden said that we were living through a season of darkness. But as President Trump said, where Joe Biden sees American darkness, we see American greatness. In these challenging times, our country needs a president who believes in America, who believes in the boundless capacity of the American people to meet any challenge, defeat any foe, and defend the freedoms we hold dear. America needs 4 more years of President Donald Trump in the White House. Before I go further, allow me to say a word to the families and communities in the path of Hurricane Laura. Our prayers are with you tonight. And our administration is working closely with authorities in the states that will be impacted. FEMA has mobilized resources and supplies for those in harm's way. This is a serious storm, and we urge all those in the affected areas to heed state and local authorities. Stay safe, and know that we'll be with you every step of the way to support, rescue, respond, and recover in the days and weeks ahead. That's what Americans do. Four years ago, I answered the call to join this ticket because I knew that Donald Trump had the leadership and the vision to make America great again. And for the last 4 years, I've watched this president endure unrelenting attacks, but get up every day and fight to keep the promises that he made to the American people. So with gratitude for the confidence President Donald Trump has placed in me, the support of our Republican Party, and the grace of God, I humbly accept your nomination to run and serve as Vice President of the United States.
So I'm gonna just stop it there. I just wanted to remind you of Hey Smoke, who Pence is, and I just feel that he would be the man to be the next president, and Josh Hollywood making a phenomenal vice president because of the work that Pence would probably, throw at him to do. Even if it consists of traveling outside the country to meet with foreigners like Zaleski and things of that nature and having that conversation. I really think they would be awesome together as president and vice president. But whether here or there, the next thing I want to move into the behaviors and signs of those vexatious litigants. And I'll do that by way of sharing. Shout out to Smoke. He takes on the evening of YouTube for the community, and it's just I just love watching his channel when I'm ready. Even after I get off my lives, I lay down, I shower up, whatever, dinner, whatever. And Willie and we just watch it and laugh. When I don't get on the piano at all too much, but I enjoy watching it because they have a lot of great conversations. Superman is on the third shift. That's my buddy. It ain't no third shift without Superman because Smoke Butt be going somewhere or he be done fell asleep. But we gonna fix his little butt so he can stay on his panel, because when they're both on the panel together, to me, it's hilarious. And I like to watch it. It's funny. Bap, we catch him during the day because Bap don't go live like he used to no more. I guess maybe he's trying to start back, during the day a little bit. But Smoke, after 5 o'clock, it's a wrap for me. I'm tired. And I watch Smoke and I, share with Waya and tell them to go, just tune in if they want to get their laughs on. But the other thing that I wanted to mention, and I'm going to go on his channel tonight to promote this, is we want to help our brother Smoke get a better laptop so he could provide and push out his YouTube skills and services to us as being a YouTube creator. So what I'm asking here and when I get over there, let me do this. Let me do this. All right. So what I'm doing is, I did it a couple of years ago for Bat when he was having a little hard time, and we raised up a little money to get him a laptop. And we want to do the same thing for Smoke, because before he goes on for like a half hour to 45 minutes, he plays, all the jams for us before they get into their chaos on his channel. And we just want to help him, it's part of helping the community, help him get that laptop. They're very inexpensive. You know, we want to get him a nice laptop and sound so that his music could play better. And he's working on his Wi-Fi now with his internet provider, so we don't have to worry about that. But if anyone is interested and you watch his channel, if you could donate to Sister Bethy $, here it is under my name, and I'll put it in the chat as well. And I'll tell you why I'm telling you to give it to me in a minute. There it is, because I did it for BAP too. If you could cash at me, I can use my discount that I have to get him a laptop, a really nice one. So if you could donate, you know, to my Cash App, it's $ Sister Bethy, and this will be used to get Smoke a really nice laptop. And I'll let everyone know, you know, at the end of his show, how much we raise, and they could stop making the donations, because we know we could do this by the end of the day. Because when he goes live, I'm going to go on his channel and keep promoting it, and I'll tell people to stop. Okay, we have enough. I got the laptop. What I could do is use my discount card, purchase the laptop with your donation, and have it shipped directly to his home address. So, and they'll have it, you know, shipped within 24 to 48 hours to him. If we could help our brother out, that would be great. So just Cash App Sister Bethy. I'm going to ask if folks could Cash App $10. That's not asking too much. If you can only do 5, that's cool too. But the preference, the minimum we're asking is for $10. So we get quite a few of us, at least 50 to 60 of us. I don't know how much is that. I don't even do the math. I know I don't. I gotta have my calculator doing the math. Let me see. Oh goodness! If we can get, we only need less than 50. We need about, let's see. If we can get 40 people to give $10, that would be perfect. And I could send the remainders to him and help him pay his Wi-Fi bill or whatever. But if we can get 40 people to give him $10, that would be great. I could place the order tonight, use my discount card. He can get, you know, a really great discount for a nice laptop. That'll be great. So I'll put mine in. Everybody put it in. Send it to $ Sister Bethy. And this is to get Smoke a laptop. I think we can help our brother out. We all like Smoke. He's very fair, and he does not allow anyone to take over his channel or anyone to tell him who to associate with. Smoke's kind of like me. You're not going to tell me who to be friends with and who not to be friends with. And that makes him a very genuine brother. And Namaste, she be on the panel to keep things going. And I know she'll be happy, you know, that we're doing this for him. So shout out to Smoke again. So with that being said, yesterday Smoke was live and I was just like ripping, my stomach was hurting from laughing so hard. And we'll get you're what you're going to see is the behaviors of these vexatious litigants, and you'll know when you see it. I'm not going to play the entire thing, but I'm going to play a lot of it, and you can come up with your own, you know, thoughts. But it's just, I just thought it was funny and hilarious yesterday. So let's get, without further ado, let's get it going. Just listen, y'all. Just listen to the conversation.
You ain't the man that I am. Ever since a youngin', I've been running, getting to the kick. Dog, you ain't 100, this 100. Let me demonstrate. If she ain't got brains, then I ain't trying to penetrate.
Pulaski, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Look there, man. Don't try to take away from this shit, kid.
Phoenix, you come up here and clown.
You go fuck. Nigga.
No,
you're
my father
who not in heaven. He said, been a cold cup of tea.
Lord and Savior.
Absolutely has.
All right, now we about to have a battle roll. Just since you want to be a slow bus ass nigga, and now I'm about to take your ass on a ride.
You a fast bus ass nigga. You
Come on, man. Let Detroit get it out. Let Detroit get it out. Let Michigan get it out, man.
Yep.
Let Detroit get it, man. This Detroit, Michigan right here, bro.
Go ahead, Detroit pimping ass nigga.
Nigga, I'm Pontiac, nigga.
Oh, my bad, Pontiac. Cognac,
Nigga.
Pontiac. Yeah, sound like Yak Town. Come on.
Yeah, so anyway, you talking to God's son, right? Now, because of my father, I will give you repentance. And what I'm trying to convey.
Amen, brother.
Let the church say amen.
No, it's amen, nigga. Amen.
Let the church
like
say
Amen Ra.
No, hell to the no.
Move around, my nigga. I'm good. I'm good. I ain't about to do that. I was out of pocket. You got it.
You become a target, nigga, because
He taking us to church, nigga. Nigga taking us.
Hey, that nigga went. He went down to the river and prayed to the Lord and said, "Wash my body down."
Hold on, I got two questions, bro. Stick to my two questions. What did you do after that ruling, and are you still in on that land?
What else? Nigga, they'll motherfucker charge your ass for motherfucking filing false claims and shit. For the recommendation is modified in part and adopted. The defendant motion
around me, nigga. I got the biggest motherfucking family. Hey, 8 times, whatever fuck y'all niggas advertise this. Okay, let me tell you something. Now, I'm God's son, right? I know I'm God's son. Everything move around me, right? I don't move in the world, nor am I of the world.
So you Jesus?
Fuck you, nigga.
You said you God's son. You say I'm sassy.
No, nigga. Nigga, Jesus ain't God, nigga.
So call you Jesus?
Keep on talking, and I'm gonna call you something else.
He in Detroit. You could pull up on him, people.
Hey.
Your weak ass trying to start shit,
Detroit. Hey, here we go, y'all.
He in Detroit. I said he in Detroit. So you wanna go beat that nigga ass, bro? He close. You feel me? If I was in Pontiac, I'd have been pulled up on that little short ass.
Your gay ass would have been right up Pontiac. Drinking whatever this nigga been drinking.
I know this nigga didn't just call me gay.
Yeah,
no, I ain't talking about you,
talking to you, bro.
I'm talking about this nigga.
He was talking to you. He was talking to you, bro.
OG.
He trying to switch it up because you checked.
He trying to diss Michigan niggas. He trying to
black belt.
He trying to diss Michigan niggas and shit.
What you mean? I fuck with Michigan, nigga. That nigga's a high degree black belt.
Them niggas couldn't survive one day on my porch.
That's crazy.
Nigga, I'm the nigga you want to fuck with, not the nigga to fuck with.
Ain't gonna fuck you up. Nigga lasted 30 years in Chicago, but I can't last 1 minute on the porch in Pontiac. It's crazy.
Hell to the no, nigga. I done been to motherfucking Chicago pussy, nigga. They ain't got nothing but cold air.
Oh shit!
Cold air in the abandoned building.
See, true.
I ain't even gonna say shit, bro. You got it. You got this nigga. Hey, this nigga sound like that cussing mayor up out of Flint, Michigan, bro. On life, he do. What's that mayor up out of Flint, Michigan? Always cussing niggas out and shit.
I don't know. I'm the nigga.
What that passed to what? Yeah.
Yeah, true from the north side of Chicago.
Everybody in the Yak know God. And all y'all got to do is look me up. My wife just told me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I hope you gonna listen to her, or you run the house.
Didn't I say that earlier? Didn't I tell you the reason he shouted stuff earlier? His wife told him to shut the fuck up.
Who is you gonna listen to her, or you gonna put your feet down and stand up like a man?
Billy, you
like the godson.
It's getting there, y'all. Just hang in there.
I called that shit too, didn't I?
You was doing good.
Hey, true.
Doing good.
Last 2 seconds in Pontiac.
You say what, kid?
You could last 2 seconds in Pontiac.
On life, I could, G.
Okay, well, y'all niggas
That's
talk to
why I
the
went
because
down the basement. I
I
said,
hear
shit,
you.
she
I
ain't
hear
gonna
you
tell
all
me
the
to
time.
shut.
What's up, man? I don't want no
Truth.
smoke, man. I don't want no
I hear
smoke.
you all the time talking about you got people. I hear you all the time talking about you got people in the D, and you was just here in the D recently.
Yeah, he be going to Ferndale.
Hey, more.
Nigga,
I mainly be down by Kalamazoo, bro.
Nigga, that's the gay community.
Kalamazoo, the college town.
No, I got people in Kalamazoo and motherfucking.
I don't even know what the fuck you talking
I got
about,
people
bro.
in Ben Harbor. I got people in Battle Creek.
So how you gonna
But
say
nigga,
Kalamazoo gay
you
and say you got people in Kalamazoo, bro? That's crazy.
Because they made that
That from Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, nigga, the gay Aryans. The gay Aryans are out there. It's a lot. It's some niggas.
Hey, True, what the hell you doing, man?
Man, I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about.
It's a real knock. It's a real knock out there, but it's a gay
I don't even think he be in. I don't even think he be in Ben Harbor or Kalamazoo, bro. This nigga sounds dumb as hell.
No, they created.
And I ain't even from
They had to
Michigan.
create their own plantation.
I ain't even from Michigan, bro. But that shit sounded crazy as hell.
Hey, the Michigan niggas some face that.
Hey, you know Detroit wild, man. Them niggas produced the MSTA and the NOI. You know that's a wild section of niggas.
Yeah, you know all them little sovereign citizens,
MSTA.
all them sovereign citizen
Chicago.
paperwork niggas that be getting locked up by the judges and laughed at. That shit be up out of Michigan, bro.
Not in the yak, nigga. Not fucking with King Morpheus.
That's because you ain't went to court yet. I'm waiting to catch up. That's because you ain't been to court yet. I'm waiting to see the video on you.
Here we go.
Google me, nigga. Google King Morpheus in Pontiac, nigga, and see what you come up with, nigga.
King
I'm the fucking
Morpheus
god in this bitch, nigga.
King
I'm the
Morpheus
fucking
and
youth.
Pontiac.
Look, I'm the youth provider. I'm the youth divider.
I hope they ain't got you teaching the youth,
everything
nigga.
in this bitch, nigga. I put all the pastors in
Hey,
pedophile.
nigga, you got a elongated pussy,
I put
little
all
nigga.
the pastors in pedophile camps, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I'm the motherfucking Don, nigga, in this bitch, nigga. Everything around me, nigga. I got the biggest motherfucking family, nigga. My grandson is the hottest motherfucking basketball player in this motherfucker right now. He my highest
Sir,
prodigy.
don't nothing pop up
Nigga,
when
I
you
got
look up
13
King Morpheus
grandkids,
and
nigga.
Pontiac. Why you
I
got your
13
grandson in the
grandkids,
system
nigga.
and you out
My
the system?
grandson Cameron, nigga, would run your bitch
Hey,
ass
but
up
why
the
he
street,
lied
nigga.
and say you can Google him, man? Don't nothing pop up, bro.
Nigga,
Hey,
King Morpheus.
Truth, you better not be coming to Michigan with that shit, man. He on your ass.
Fuck you talking about? Pull up Kids Can, nigga. Pull up Kids Can, Pontiac, Michigan. Kids Can. Like the bottle depository, nigga. I created the Michigan 10-cent refund for a fucking funding for the fucking community that is an unlimited resource.
All right, are you
What?
Hold on.
Are you King
News
Morpheus
just came in.
L
Look.
Rex? That's you?
No, fuck no.
Ronnie
I'm
Johnson?
What?
Ronnie Johnson?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that is you. Okay, I see you. I see
Oh,
you.
he verified, bro.
I see you, Ronnie Johnson. I see you, brother. Okay,
Yes.
that's him. You can Google
That's
him.
me.
You right. That's him. All right.
Hey, hold on. We just got news. Your boy, Ron Ford just said, whatever his nigga name, he said he cutting the electricity off to motherfucking United States. Michigan, New York, and Wisconsin will be affected.
Not Pontiac, nigga.
Our lights gonna be cut off. We right there back, Canada. We right on the border.
Nigga, you don't know how to use copper and a battery?
I mean, I can make some little
you
science.
You can't generate your own energy. Nigga, I create my
Nigga,
own
you don't know how to
goddamn
bootleg
electricity.
Hey, nigga, you sued JP Morgan though, nigga. Salute to that.
Hell yeah, nigga.
That's what I'm talking about, nigga.
Come on now.
That's what I'm
God damn
talking
it.
about.
Now hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. You just look that shit up, nigga. Now I want you to read the first fucking paragraph in my fucking suit, nigga. Read it. Read.
I got you. Hold on. Pull it up on here. Pull it up on here.
Show you who God's son is.
Hold on. That's right. Oh.
This nigga about to
Oh,
kill
it's in the back. We need the screen pulled up.
that nigga about to kill the game, nigga. He about to kill the game, nigga. Now I'm gonna show you what it is.
Oh, he on case text too. Okay.
Yeah, I salute to that though, because fuck JP Morgan, fuck Wells Fargo, fuck
Come
all
on.
these
I'll
banks.
share their screen. Who gonna share their screen? You niggas ain't finna work me out there too. Somebody better share
Come on
their
in.
screen.
Man, you ain't no good host, man. Be a good host.
Quiet out.
Come on, smoke.
Goddamn light.
Nigga, we should have been sourcing up from the jump. Nigga, I'm chilling now.
He said, nigga.
Come on in. Come on.
Somebody got a screen. Come on, man. I'm trying to pull this up.
God damn it.
You know me, I didn't click the link. I'm looking at what he did. Okay.
I'm on my damn phone.
I'm gonna show you who Godson is. I'm the only nigga had balls enough to do that shit.
Y'all, this is funny. Watch.
So back to the question earlier. Should we go after the corporation or not? Guys,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
The niggas act like they scared.
Well,
We know super scared.
They
He a
scared.
law-abiding citizen. He's
Hey,
gonna do what they tell him to do. But brother Morpheus, should we go after the corporation?
Hey, so you sued them because they foreclosed on your house and
Yes.
rescinded on the loan,
Come on.
and you lost the case, and the defense won to dismiss with prejudice and shit was granted, and your motion was dismissed with prejudice. You lost that shit, bro.
I nigga, motherfucker.
You lost that shit, bro.
I just read the conclusion.
Hold
What
on.
you mean?
And you can't go back
Hold on.
because it's with prejudice.
Hold on. You the plaintiff, right?
Dummy.
Hold on. You the plaintiff, right? You the plaintiff, right? You the plaintiff, right? You was the plaintiff and JP Morgan was the defendant, right?
Let me tell you something.
No, I'm just asking a question, man. Just it's a yes or no. Was you the plaintiff?
Yes,
and
I was the fucking plaintiff.
Okay. For the foregoing reason, plaintiff's objective to the magistrate judge Whaley reported recommendations are overruled. Magistrate judge Whaley reported recommendation is modified in part and adopted. The defendant motion to dismiss are granted. The defendant is JP Morgan. They shit got granted. Accordingly, plaintiff's complaint is dismissed with prejudice. Bro, this some shit about you not paying your mortgage, bro. We got foreclosed on.
When talking a little bit too much goes wrong.
Like, bro, what the fuck is we talking about?
When sovereign citizens lose.
Man, I ain't even on that, but I'm just saying, bro, like, I wouldn't even put that out there, bro. This
he
shit
went
is
in the
crazy.
court. He went in the court after more.
Yeah, he went in this motherfucker.
And got his mo ass beat.
SLX Rail Johnson.
They took that nigga shit.
Latrice Johnson L and King Morpheus L, bro. Like, nigga, you would like, man.
You sleeping on your mama's
bro.
couch? The game's been good to me.
That's them breatharians drinking on them goddamn Heinekens. You can't be a breatharian drinking.
Yeah, I ain't finna read all this long ass shit of the filing. I want to get right to the conclusion. How did the case end?
Y'all see his face.
The defense motion to dismiss is granted, and the plaintiff complaint is dismissed with prejudice, not without prejudice. That means you can't come back with this shit again. Yep. If it was without prejudice, you could come back. But this shit say with prejudice mean, nigga, you can never bring this shit back up in court again.
Yes, it's
The
real.
door is closed.
You had your filings and shit wrong. You trying to file motherfucking circuit court 11 shit in the circuit the circuit six court. Bro, like,
Damn, man.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Tom, how you let your brother go down like this with this bullshit? Hey, Ton, I'm blaming you. You supposed to have been on the case.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you. Okay, what happened after this, man? What'd you do? Did you leave it alone?
That nigga slept on his mama couch.
It was dismissed with prejudice. Do you know what that means when they put prejudice on it? That means you can never bring that shit back again.
That man, Muted
This
his mic.
nigga been on the soapbox. I want to hear what the hell he got.
They ain't fucking with that case.
Y'all doing too much. Leave that alone.
Man, ain't no doing too much, bro. He told us to do this shit. He was
Y'all
standing on
listen,
this
man.
shit.
Y'all see the man. You got the man.
No, it ain't even
No,
about
hell no.
It ain't even
Y'all about to
about
bleed
got
the
him,
man
bro.
out, man. He
It
a
ain't
man.
about, it ain't about
You
getting
goddamn
nobody.
right, nigga. We
And
gonna
don't
bleed
talk to
this
me like I'm
motherfucker dry.
don't talk to me like I'm incompetent
Man,
and then think I was gonna read the whole motherfucking thing, bro. I was trying to be cool, bro. But niggas talking to
Hey,
niggas like
Super.
we children and incompetent. Nigga, I ain't incompetent.
Good as that.
Hey, Super, these boards be going out
Bleed
bad,
this
don't they?
motherfucker.
Let me explain the rules. Let me explain the rules and make them official again, right? When you make claims, you can't substantiate them. You are ultimately responsible for what happens behind it. Now, I'm not saying that every time you make a claim, right, you're gonna get pounced on, but every time a nigga challenge the motherfucker and it comes out that you can't substantiate it, well, maybe you open a can of worms, maybe you haven't. It all depends on who challenges it. So I always say to limit the claims you make, cause that shit could go either or. And apparently right now, the claim he made is not going in his favor. So when I say niggas, limit your motherfucking claim.
It seemed like he opened up.
I just seen a lot of niggas get beat up. Right, I seen a lot of niggas get beat up over
Correct,
claims, bro.
He's one of
Look,
them.
man, you right.
Let me ask you a
You right, he opened
Hey,
up
hey,
a can of
Tom,
worms.
do not ask. Don't ask the question of what he did next. Once something say with dismiss was prejudice, bro, or motherfucker, that means you can never come back with that shit again. When it's without prejudice, bro, that means okay, we see the mistake that you made. We gonna let you clean it up and come back again. You can come back again, nigga. You can't come back with that shit again, boy. They'll motherfucker charge your ass for motherfucking filing false claims and shit. Boy, they hit you with a bunch of petty ass misdemeanors.
Let me answer
before
that.
y'all argue legally. Hold on, I'm not finna get y'all conversation. I'm just saying before y'all argue legalese, does anybody notice how quiet that damn nigga done got, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's it. He did.
Smoke. He didn't. Smoke, he done peed on his grandma's couch because he homeless. He had to go back home. He's sleeping on mama's couch.
Hey, you better shut your little punk ass up, nigga. 'Cause I ain't and all hold on, you little light skinned motherfuckers.
I ain't even light skinned, bro. I'm dark.
Nigga, okay, well you just adopted light skinned bitch because you answered.
Your house dark too because you ain't paid your light bill, nigga.
Motherfucker, I don't pay no light bill. I don't know bill.
Yo, I know you don't because you lost your house, motherfucker.
Let me ask you a question.
He said he don't pay no.
He got these electricity.
Man, I don't have no sympathy for these motherfuckers. I want this motherfucker to be an example. I want people to see this shit. This motherfucker lost everything he owned. Fucking around in the court, nigga. Nigga, you should have called your grandson for a motherfucking mortgage payment, nigga, instead of going in that courtroom playing with the people.
You don't even know what mortgage means, bitch.
I know you don't, nigga. That's why you on mama's couch.
Nigga, your mortgage is your mortgage.
You on mama's couch and you got a Jerry curl stain on the back of it.
You got life fucked up, ho.
Yeah, I'm staying to the Jerry curl stain. You stuck in the 80s.
Damn, these niggas gutted you guys.
I just got one question. I got one question.
Oh.
He can't answer it.
Well, I got two questions. What did you do after that ruling, and are you still in your house?
Okay, let me tell you what I did
Oh,
after
he's gonna lie.
Let me tell you what I did after that ruling. First,
he cried.
Nah, his wife slapped the shit out of him.
You need to just tap out this conversation, man.
Nah,
Bro, why the fuck would you A-Ton, not even on no funny shit, bro. Like, please don't take this the wrong way. But once I said dismiss without prejudice, why even ask the question of what you do next? It's nothing you can fucking do, bro. That shit over with.
Truth, you the dumbass nigga, because you only know the legal, side, nigga. I'm on the common law side, motherfucker. and they adjudicated that
You
shit
are in
in their
Narnia,
own
bro.
private
You stuck in
jurisdiction.
Narnia, bro.
That
You living
shit,
in fairy
that
tale
shit.
land.
Let him
Hey, you know what he did? Hey, Tom,
Motherfucker,
I
let
can
me
tell you
tell
what he
you.
did.
The reason
He
why I
took it
said
to
that with your
Jesus.
dumbass, nigga, the
Jesus
reason
is
why
a
I said
lawyer
that with
in the
your dumbass
courtroom.
is because this is what they
Jesus is a surgeon in the surgery room.
Stupid, like you said. Watch my
Stick to my
body.
2 questions, bro.
He
Stick to
taking
my
us
2
to church,
questions,
nigga.
man.
Nigga taking us.
Hey, that nigga went. He went down to the river and
Got
prayed
2
to the
questions.
Lord and said,
Hey, to
"Wash my body down."
This is funny.
Hold on, man. The man said,
I got 2
hold on.
questions, bro. Stick to my 2 questions. What did you do after that ruling, and are you still in on that land in that house?
Let me tell you.
Jesus cleansed him. He no longer owes them.
Yeah, let him get it out. Let him get it out.
So a nigga can't even motherfucking talk
He
to get
funny,
his
y'all.
expression
Listen.
out.
No, go
over
ahead,
doc-
brother. Go ahead,
Watch
brother.
his face.
Don't even fucking say that, nigga. Don't say nothing. What I'm trying to tell you, I showed y'all that for the simple fact that I'm showing you what they have done to gentrification of all our people. I was the last so-called resident in that area that stood on my fucking foreground, right? I had a political force. I am a man who in this city, born and raised, from whence I grew, I created a 501c3 campaign for the Michigan 10-cent refund to give public funding.
Wipe your mouth, nigga.
Shut your bitch ass up. Bitch. I got your white pussy on my lips, bitch.
Don't let him distract you, OG. Go ahead. You go ahead. Don't let him distract you.
So now you can look this up too. Kids can.
Oh shit! I think I'd have seen OG around.
Okay, so
You go to African World Fest.
You say that, man. Let him land, man.
You go to African World Fest, brother.
Yes, I do.
I done seen you around.
In the D.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you sleep under a cardboard box?
African World Fest.
Bitch,
Yeah, we have it every. Hey, look,
the African World Fest.
us in Chicago. Us in Chicago had a big.
So obviously I'm not going to be able to finish my
Hold on. You're not talking about Africa Fest. Let this nigga tell it how it got adjudicated in the private. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, and so all I was trying to express to you all is that the reason why I shared my information is because this is what they do to manipulate the game. I was so on top of their ass, and I beat their ass in the brain so bad that they had to fucking put that out there because I don't have like everybody, like say 40 people around you.
Delusions of grandeur.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Come on, Superman. Let him land, bro.
So like 40 people around you get done like this, they expect for everybody to fold. Me and my wife and my family, we stood our ground. And I had to take it all the way where I took it because that's where they were doing the adjudication. I had to learn that we were in the improper jurisdiction for me to even bring my claim anyway. But because of the circumstances, I was forced to put it in their jurisdiction just to keep my family stable so that I could motherfucking find another dwelling just to keep my family safe. The only reason why I left that dwelling is because my wife was home that day and I did it for the safety of her. I wouldn't give a they done came to my door with guns, motherfucking trucks, goddamn dump trucks telling me we got to get out on this day and that day. And I told all them bitches, fuck you. I done been on TV, nigga. I'm in all the papers and all that shit, right? But I had to let that happen so that everybody could see because I was the last man standing in my zone. And I had to let that happen so that it could be revealed the real corruption that was going on behind the scenes. And now all this shit is unfolding. Every motherfucking city council, every motherfucking municipality in all y'all states, even in your own goddamn hometown, y'all gonna turn on that goddamn TV, one of these goddamn mornings, and they're gonna be taking all them goddamn motherfuckers out of there because they have been doing human trafficking, suffocating us, and kidnapping our young boys and girls, nigga. I was the safe house, nigga. I was the only nigga, and I stand for my young brothers. And I, like, when they kidnapped my son and my daughter for the first time, when they started attacking me, because every time you got a nigga like me that speak out, nigga, you become a target, nigga, because everybody else is a shooter.
How many trash trucks did they take
Shut
to
up,
get
bitch.
their trash out?
I don't want to hear nothing from you. And somebody lock that nigga phone, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga, because you have nothing but controversy, and you bring nothing to this platform, and you are a vile instrument of disease. Shut up. Now, but because I am such a valued man, and because I value not only my own just energy, I value the energy that's around me, because if only me and my family doing good, I'm gonna suffocate because everybody else doing bad. So my goal is to make everybody realize the true nature of, nigga, you don't owe nobody nothing, nigga. I wasn't paying no water bill. This why they came at me, nigga. I didn't pay no electric bill, nigga. I was sending them motherfuckers and letting them know, nigga, the city is responsible, the state is responsible, nigga. Y'all insolvent, bankrupt corporation. Y'all charging taxes, nigga. I'm not a goddamn taxpayer. I'm not a goddamn citizen. I'm not a motherfucking resident, nigga. I'm not a fucking U.S. corporate motherfucking entity. And all you motherfuckers have been trained and taught to be
That's why they kicked you out your shit, nigga.
Shut your bitch ass up, you fucking foreign fucking freak. And this nigga is fucking from Babylonia, nigga. You are a fucking freak of nature.
Hey, but you just
and your
exposed
motherfucking
that
ass,
you're not
nigga,
paying
you don't
your
even
stuff,
wear
so you
real,
got
you
kicked
don't
out.
even wear real underwear, nigga. All your bicep drawers, nigga, don't have no
Wait, but you said you wasn't paying no stuff though, so that's usually what
OG
they do.
Philly, OG Philly agreed with you on this. He be saying that he don't pay into the corporation and all that. So y'all kind of got something in common.
Nigga, the only look, because they have your home. I'm gonna tell you right now. You look the shit up yourself. Oh,
that's why you ain't got no room, nigga. You got to sleep in your grandma's living room.
Shut up, bitch. They have your property listed as commercial property, brother. Now all you got to do is go look.
Only reason you can talk loud because your grandma hard of hearing.
Bitch. They consider you got an address. You're adding a dress to your ass, okay? They putting a dress on you, okay? Your address gives the postal union jurisdiction to that.
You caught a whooping because you was wearing your grandma dress.
Shut your ass up.
Yo, this is what happens when you. Oh God, I'm just in tears, y'all. I'm in tears. This is an example of what happens when you get into those sovereign movements and they begin to teach you don't have to pay your light bill, you don't have to pay your water bill, you don't got to pay your mortgage. They teach this, and this is what I teach against in our community. I'm trying to stop our people. He's saying he's not a citizen, so obviously he must have removed himself from being a U.S. citizen. And it's just we have, this is what I'm trying to stop, and people are angry about it. I mean, I'm not laughing at what happened to him. I'm laughing at how he explains it, because he's funny. He is hilarious. Both of them are hilarious. Him and Superman. This was the show last night. It was funny. And I was laughing so hard. It's just because he wouldn't stop talking, and he was explaining everything he did. And what makes me feel bad is because this is the guidance that these Moors, okay, because he said he's a Moor, this is what they teach. They teach our people they don't have to pay their light bills, their water bills and mortgages. And I just feel bad that he lost his house, but the way he's explaining it, I know he's been guided by Moors, and this is because this is what they teach. So if this is what a result of what's happening to you in the court system, This man didn't even know that he lost his case. He did not know what dismiss with prejudice means. And Truth, 111 Truth, explained it to him. And in a few minutes, you're going to see Truth pull up the actual definition of what a case means when it's dismissed with prejudice. So, but he still thinks he has a shot at going to file in court. And this is just the vexation. Then it turns this, you turn yourself and you find yourself being a vexatious litigant because you believe that you could bring actions against judges and clerks, and that's just not good. It's horrible. But listen on, you guys.
You pussy eating, non-dick eating, ass taking bitch. Shut up.
That nigga ass shaking.
Nigga got on panty boxers.
Tell us what them folks said.
Nigga panty boxers. Nigga,
tell us what them folks said. I told them all this. What they say?
Come again?
When you see a free man walking on the land and the last man standing in the community, y'all need to bow down because
this what they knew they couldn't kidnap me, but they knew they could put me publicly, like because I was making such a provision and because I was opening up too many people's eyes, they had to try to make an example out of me. So therefore, they lowered my because I was operating on such a high standard. You know what I'm saying? I don't work for nobody. I'm a barber. I created my own nonprofit. I was a self-made motherfucker. I wasn't working for the corporation. I didn't have no driver. Hold on. I didn't have no. I was living under the way that we're supposed to be living, and I was the only nigga that really knew how because I read and I know their jurisdiction. And once I put them in their place, they knew they couldn't fuck with me. Come again?
What did they say when you told them all
Man, I hope they didn't.
They didn't do anything. They came with me with threat, duress, and coercion. They came to me with guns and ammunition and bodies of people, not anything authorized. They came, nigga. They
kicked your ass, nigga. That's what happened.
Shut your bitch ass up. I told your whole ass to stay over there, bitch. If you come out,
put that billy club on your old ass,
I'ma
nigga.
have my dog
Man,
bite your bitch ass.
Man, that's fucked up.
So anyway, they were
They jumped on his head and put their knee in his back.
It was a daytime full-blown home invasion where they had to forcibly remove me from my dwelling because I refused to move what they called their property. But the property was only
forcibly means ass
shut
whooping.
the fuck up and let me finish. That's because my property was listed to the address, which gives them a zip code, right? Zip code means zoning improvement plan. That's what zip code means. Zoning improvement plan.
Hey, did they put on them black gloves when they removed you?
Shut up, bitch. Shut up.
Everybody know what that means when they put on them gloves, nigga.
Okay, bitch. Let me tell you something.
Time to get handsy.
I'd rather motherfucking walk away and keep breathing than to motherfucking stand and die for any day, nigga.
That's right.
I'd rather walk. I'd teach my sons, nigga. I'd rather walk away than get carried away.
Turn the other cheek like a good Christian.
I'd rather walk away than get carried away, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, turn the cheek like a good Christian.
A little sideline bitch like him is the ones that work for the corporation. Let me tell you something. Y'all talking to this Asian ass nigga who come on here every motherfucking night, interrupting everybody's connotation because.
All right, chill out, bro. Why you ain't tell them about the jurisdiction that you read about when they came to try to forcibly remove you from your own shit? Why you ain't tell him about the jurisdiction?
Look, he's still talking. He don't know his mic is muted.
Still talking. He can't hear shit.
Man, I'm just glad that hog caught him. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he walked up out of here.
Hey, they beat that nigga in the real so they wouldn't show no bruises on his face.
Bro, he muted just talking, bro. What the fuck going on?
Hey, Philly, how you doing? Let me tell you something. I did that.
They tenderized your ribs, nigga. You couldn't smoke for 2 months.
Nigga, nigga, that's why you ain't never had nothing but a baby doll in your bed, bitch. Anyway,
baby doll.
You keep your baby doll on your grandma's couch.
Anyway, so I did that so that I could. That's all on the record, right? But you can't go. How the fuck you gonna go to the criminals that motherfucking broke in your house?
Hey, how did you get them cops' foot out your ass?
I didn't know. No, I didn't know the other jurisdiction that I was supposed to go to.
See what happens when you're getting in and taking these behind the scene classes with Moors. It makes you delusional. This man is still in denial and he keeps talking about jurisdiction and the case is over with. It's dismissed. And I for the life of me, it's sad. This is very sad. It really is. And this is why I'm so angry with those more Salomon movement type people teaching this. I call them jailhouse lawyers because when you do like 20 and 30-year bids, you learn the law and then you come out and teach it. So that's why I call it jailhouse lawyer stuff, because a lot of them are the ones that join Moorish movements and now they're being praised as these jailhouse lawyers is what I call them, and it's just really bad. But let's keep it going.
That authorizes any of the bullshit that they do. So by me not knowing that, I did just like everybody else. I put my case into the motherfuckers that did the shit to me. So then I had to learn, nigga, you can't go to the motherfuckers that broke in your house to try to get defense. And that's when I know how to go to the other level now. And once I did my verification and I learned the proper steps.
You should have called the cops on the cops.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Hey, people, real quick. That's why I was asking, what did you do after that ruling? What did you do?
I just told you.
You let it go?
I learned
You see, you got the fuck up out of her.
No, see, smoke. That's not cute or funny.
No, did you let it go? Did you let it go, or what did you do?
He said he walked away.
Motherfucker, I just told you.
That shit hell.
You'll fight another day, my nigga.
He ain't had no choice, man.
They try to take all of our shit under abandonment. Okay, it took. Look, my house after my wife and I left that dwelling.
After you got roughed up.
Shut your
They left the dwelling. He had to walk away.
Nigga, I know.
That nigga collar was wrinkled after they got through talking to that nigga.
Nigga, I got
that whole nigga's shirt was wrinkled
up. I'm
up.
in the same motherfucking rented home. I'm in the same kind of rented home that I had before, and it's even more luxurious. And I guarantee you, my motherfucking palace, nigga, look way better than your goddamn kingdom, nigga.
Hey, they gonna put your ass out of there, nigga. You don't own that shit.
You got underwear and dog.
You got neighbors on top
corner,
of you.
Nigga. You got underwear and dog doodle in every corner of your house. Shut your bitch ass up.
Let them know, Yaktown.
Bitch ass nigga.
Nigga, you scaring me. You look like you gonna bite me through that camera.
Hey man, why you sending us to the article and you lost? We supposed to send us to some victories.
Look like you bite
you.
No,
we need triumph, my nigga. You told
no.
But they're prejudice, bro.
No, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck what Truth said. Truth only know that statement. That statement means nothing when you're fucking with an artificial fucking thing. I'm telling you, they
what do the definition of conclusion mean?
That is not the
Hey, if they artificial, why did you leave?
the fucking ruler.
Why did you leave?
That's what they said.
What do the
I'm
definition
trying
of
to show y'all
conclusion
what they
mean?
did to me in their wording. That means nothing. Nigga, that's null and void.
See, that's
It
what I
means
be talking
nothing.
about. What a nigga say don't
Shut
mean
up,
shit,
bitch.
but what
I
a
want
nigga
you to
do.
shut up, motherfucker.
That nigga walked away.
Well, that's
He was
what I'm
saying
trying
on a
to-
whole
that's what I'm
bunch
trying
of
to
shit,
get
but
to.
what he did,
Man, fuck
he
that.
walked away.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Nigga, fuck you. You gotta read the documentation in its
I don't give a
entirety
damn
for
what
to
you
get a
say,
full
nigga. You
understanding.
were doing all that
And your
motherfucking
bitch
bumping
ass-
your gums, but you walked away.
Your bitch ass, nigga. You nigga, you can't even house a cat, nigga.
You right,
can't
but you
even house
walked
a
away.
cat, nigga.
Them people
Right.
kicked you out your shit.
I want to see.
A nigga couldn't
I want to
give
see
you
what
a
he
kid,
did after that. Did he just walk? Did you just walk?
Man, that nigga just told you he got him another apartment. He lost his house and he moved into an apartment.
No apartment, bitch. I ain't never lived in no apartment, nigga. I ain't never.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, people, you right, bro. I made a mistake. You
Hold
did
on,
not
somebody
move
said
into a apartment.
Tyron beat up Reggie earlier. What the hell?
Hold on, people. After that ruling was done against you, what did you do in the court? Did you appeal it? Did you appeal it?
Aton want this nigga to be right, but this nigga got this nigga Aton. This nigga lost his shit.
I want to see if he moved forward.
Fuck you, bitch. You lost your shit. I lose my shit every day I go to the bathroom, ho. I lose my shit. I
Hey, Aton, this nigga tried that sovereign citizen shit, and that nigga got his family put on the street.
Let me ask some questions.
Bitch, my family ain't never been on the street, ho.
People, did you appeal it?
Yes, I did.
Where?
The same jurisdiction, nigga. I just told you I went to the.
No, he on your team.
They put my shit.
I thought you was sovereign. I thought you was sovereign. You don't fall under nobody's jurisdiction. I thought you was sovereign. You don't have no jurisdiction.
Bitch, fuck you. I'm God's sovereign, nigga. Not your.
Wow. Rob bitch ass said he went on Sonetta show and clowned today. I'm gonna go see that.
Hey, look.
He in the audience, y'all.
Hey, Smoke. Hey, can you pull this link up in the back for me so Aton can quit asking that same question, bro? Like, I don't know why you keep asking that, man.
Hey, Truth, why you going against sovereign citizens today, dog?
Ain't no crime in me.
Nigga, I ain't no fucking sovereign citizen.
I said,
nigga.
why
I
you
ain't
going
gonna
against them, nigga?
I'm not going against shit, bro.
Nigga, ain't no fucking.
Nigga, them El Rukins gonna come for you, bro.
That's
Oh yeah.
How you gonna be a sovereign citizen?
Hey, people,
Where you at, Smoke?
Hey, people, where'd you appeal it?
Come again.
Yeah, that's crazy. This nigga just.
Bro, you supposed to be the law man. What?
Where did
what?
you appeal
You
it?
can't appeal when it's been ruled with prejudice, nigga.
Who the fuck
You supposed to be a law man, bro. Why the fuck you keep asking that?
They wasn't
I'm talking to
me.
Aton, bro.
No, they wasn't. Oh,
I'm just asking.
Hey, they defended you in the chat, fam.
Truth, I'm just asking them a question. That's all.
Look, bro, at the end of the day, once it's ruled with prejudice, bro, ain't no appealing that shit no more. That shit over with, nigga.
only to a fool. Only to a fool.
Who you appealed to God, nigga?
Nigga, I'm a real man, nigga. I'm talking to a fictitious corporation. I was in the wrong venue in the wrong jurisdiction. Once I learned that, them niggas, they were all working together, nigga, in collusion. This was the inside motherfucking inside.
I shot the sheriff.
These niggas are finna go down for treason, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
But you got put out your
I'm
house.
showing you an example of what they do to us, nigga.
Them motherfuckers put on them black gloves and you got the walk.
Wait. OG,
Shut
I'm
your
confused.
bitch ass up. Ain't no
OG,
nigga ever
OG,
walked
hold
up
on,
to
I'm
me with
confused.
no black gloves.
Did you file the wrong jurisdiction, or did they put you in the wrong jurisdiction?
They filed it in the wrong jurisdiction.
Okay,
That's how they get
now I
away with
understand
it.
why you upset. Okay, because I was confused.
No, he was a motherfucking lie. He's the plaintiff. The plaintiff's filed
You
suit.
saw no
He's
attorneys
lying.
connected with me. I was by
bro,
myself.
he filed that case.
Myself. There was no
True.
attorney.
He just admitted that he was the plaintiff, right?
He was the plaintiff. He filed it,
if he's
and
the
it was in the
plaintiff,
it was in the Michigan.
get a
It was in the Michigan district of the Supreme Court, bro.
No, it
Thank
was,
you.
it was in Ohio.
Hey,
No, that court.
Lady
that
Soul,
court-
Lady Soul
hey,
is
that
legal
court-
for
United
the
States
that
did
court is in
United
Ohio.
States United States
Super-
Cash. Hold on, bro. United States District Court, Eastern District of Michigan.
Which is located in Ohio.
Nigga, you was the petitioner. You filed suit.
Nigga, that
You
was
went
my-
to that
no, was
jurisdiction.
my claim. Nigga,
They did not
fuck
put you in no
They started
jurisdiction.
the
You
jurisdiction.
filed that with the county clerk.
Shut your bitch ass, goddamn, you nigga, you goddamn.
Damn,
Shut
OG,
up.
don't let them pop you in another one. Don't let them do that to you, OG.
Hey,
It's already
hey,
done.
you
This
couldn't even
nigga
get it
dead.
out.
ain't nothing. They can't. They ain't even understanding what
This
I'm saying.
nigga talk shit and he constipated.
Yeah, yeah, shit was crazy.
Hey, them niggas with feds is gonna come after all you niggas, boy.
Fuck both.
I
of
wish
y'all.
they would. Please tell them to come get me.
Fuck both of y'all, and I don't give a fuck because my shit landed on
You
your
having
head.
a stroke, nigga.
You fought the law and the law won.
Law gave him
Big Dog
motherfucking
Philly be
judo
talking all that
position.
anti-corporation shit. You see what happened? Gonna pay the corporation.
Keep listening to Philly. Y'all ass gonna be on your grandma's couch.
That nigga Philly getting a check from the government and shit. That nigga chilling. He
Living in a
talking.
big ass 2-story house, got a pretty girl and some kids.
Back.
They done did this to plenty of our people. It's
But he
sad.
want to tell y'all to go
One day
against the
we'll
system, man.
Hold
Chill
on.
out with
Why
that
is Cass
bullshit.
talking about people getting money from the government? This nigga get money from the government for retardation, though.
That was
wiping ass.
corny. But anywho, that was corny. That was
Facts.
corny. But Philly, you get a check from the government and you sitting here telling niggas to
Hey,
not pay the
power-
government, the corporation,
power
and all
to the
this shit.
people.
And you see what happened to this brother right here. He listened to you, Philly. He went to court. He went to goddamn court.
Philly,
He
why
went
you
to
set
fight
this
'cause he was
man up for this
Philly,
bullshit,
and you see
Philly?
what happened. That's why I
Philly,
say your
why you-
goddamn advice be wrong, Philly.
Philly, it's your
Come
fault.
on, come on, Tyron. Where you at, Tyron? Pull up. Let's see what happened with you.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it right there. So that was Smoke's segment last night. My eyes are so red from laughing so hard. I didn't want to keep laughing so hard because then I lose my voice. But I showed that particular segment because it went in line with what I am lecturing on today about the miseducation when it comes to the justice system. And these same individuals feel that they could bring actions against judges and the court staff because that's their next move once a case is dismissed. And his case was truly dismissed with prejudice, meaning he can't file again. It's over. It's dismissed and done. And he got a harsh eviction, which is sad, because nobody likes to lose their assets. But when you get involved with these sovereign Moorish movements, this is what can happen in your life. And it's sad because they teach them in the private, and then the humiliation is in the public. And we should not be teaching our people that you can file and bring actions against judges. They are there. That's their job, to rule according to the law. And because they didn't rule in your favor, it doesn't give you a right to file a lawsuit against a judge, a lawsuit against a clerk, and putting liens on judges' homes. And it's just so bad. So this is my great anger with those movements, because it's toxic for our community, and this is not what we should be teaching. It's terrible. And when you see things like this happen, he's an example of the end result. So you guys really got to wake up. And the one that is hurting and affecting the most in our communities are the millennials. They're young, beautiful, and they're vulnerable. And people are in financial crisis. And to hear that you don't have to pay lights and water bills and your mortgages and then be convinced that you don't have to do these things is terrible. To be brainwashed to believe that you don't have these responsibilities, these basic life needing responsibilities. You now need to work on your third eye so you could see how these sovereign movements brainwash you and making you lose your biggest asset, one of your greatest assets. It's harmful, and so I continue to teach against it and show examples by pulling, cases and law and showing this was the end result of the same type of rhetoric that you're, speaking in the court, making yourself look like a fool, making yourself look like a fool when the police pull you over because you don't have a license plate and you're not giving them any identification when they pull you over. These things are bad. So I show you what literally is going to happen to you and what the end result is going to be. And what hurts even worse is when I show you videos and FBI files and of all these, the results of all these behaviors. It's so sad that a lot of our people have been so brainwashed that they don't even see the end results when we show them live. This is what happened. Stop. Don't do this. So, it's folks like myself and Superman, they certainly talk people out of it in their way of doing it. And I have my way of doing it and showing it. And they get angry with you and bring actions against you. And hey, it is what it is. I'm willing to go for the goat ride. I don't have a problem with it because I'm still going to teach the people in my community across the 50 states not to indulge in this courtroom behavior. It's very bad. And you can really bring harm to yourself, especially when you get pulled over by police officers and acting foolishness. You're harassing the police officers when they pull you over for a legitimate reason. Your driver's license, you should have one. In the United States, if you're a citizen of the United States, you have to have a driver's license. You do. You do. It's the law. And when you don't present it to the police officer, you have him in an impasse. And why wouldn't a police officer pull you over if you're driving past him and there's no license plate on your car? Or there's a license plate that says, I'm traveling, I'm not driving. This kind of stuff. It's bad. Very bad. So I'll leave the panel open for a minute. I usually wait a few minutes for someone to come up if they have anything that they would like to share or say in reference to today's segment. And you can also speak on my picks for president and vice president, because I'm going to politically harass Mike Pence and Josh Hawley to run after, Trump's term. So I'll leave the music on for a minute and put the link in the chat. If you have something you want to share or say, you know how I do. And if I don't hear from anybody, EJ, I'm going to give you a holler. If I don't hear from anybody, I'll see everybody tomorrow. But I'll wait a few minutes in case someone wants to come up and speak about that hilarious segment that Smoke did. And don't forget, if you want to donate for Smoke to get a laptop, send $10. We're looking for like 40 people. So, and when you send it to my Cash App, just say for Smoke's laptop. That's all you got to put in here, and I'll automatically know, and I'll get behind the scenes with Smoke, order it online, and have it shipped to him. So I'll hang in there for a minute in case anyone wants to come up and share some information. But the link's in the chat, you guys. All right, we got our first $10 for Smoke Signal's laptop. So now it's down. We only need 39 more. Well, 38, because I'm certainly going to put my portion in. So let me take this off for a minute. Hang on 1 second, you guys. So we got our first Cash App. Shout out to you for sending in that Cash App for Smoke Signal. We're gonna raise money. We're gonna get that money today to get Smoke Signal's laptop so he could have a better show at night. So we're really gonna work on getting it for him tonight. So we're actually down to 38. We only need 38 people. So this will be great. And I'll be on Smoke's channel later on when he goes live. And I'm sure the folks in the chat will chip in so we can get him a laptop shipped to him. So I'm going to get up out of here, you guys. I love you guys so much. And I hope, hey, stop that. I hope to see everyone on Smoke's channel. If you hang on, let me see if he's still live. Oh, yeah, he is still live. So hang on, you guys. Don't go nowhere yet because I'm going to redirect you. Let's see. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. Hang on. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, there it is. Hang on, you guys. Give me a minute. Yeah, I know it takes a little time to do this. I don't know what I'm doing. Haven't did this in a minute. Go here. Then you go to, oh God. Oh boy. I think you go here. Oh, you go here. Then you go. Oh God, am I doing this right? I don't know if I'm doing this right. Oh God, I forgot how to do this. Oh. Jeez. Hang in there, you guys. I love you too. Oh, am I doing this right? He said you go here. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. You go here. There we go. Oh my goodness. I go here. Then you go here. There we go. I got it. I think I did it right now. Paste. Oh, maybe it's wrong. Paste. Am I doing this right? Paste. Oh my goodness. I thought I was. Copy. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see what I did wrong. There we go. Now. Now I think I did it right, you guys. All right. I'm redirecting you. Oh, we got our, I think we got our next. Oh, we did. We got another one. So we're down to 37 people needed to Cash App to get I'll say the names. Irma, and the first person was Child of Light. Bless you for $10. Irma, $10. So that's $20. So we're getting there. I'll be on Smokes Live later, and I know we're gonna get it done. But again, I love you guys so much. And in a few minutes, you'll be over in Bab's channel. Love y'all.